awards in advance. I will not upload an XCOM video today because this whole thing took a lot of preparation. Like, I've been watching videos, reading posts, Twitter, checking even to stream out from 1:30 to 6:30, so 6 hours. And I've also done some ordering, so my vlog about it isn't as chaotic as it would be. I mean, it's still going to be very chaotic because I am me, and my text, well, I was too lazy to work on it because, yeah, fuck it. It's just about chronological events. I don't want to make text, I just want to say what comes up in my mind when reading it. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? So, this is all of the events that I wrote down, mainly during the stream. Everything besides that didn't feel like writing it down because it wasn't that important. It's just mainly political and moral talk. So, yeah. Let's see, where should I get started? So, this is the post that started it all. I will post it in the video description. I'm too lazy to read it right now. Basically, this Reddit post of Vvvortic, Vvvortic personally attacks uberdanger, I guess, or at least uberdanger feels like it is like that. Since most of them are just assholes, I decided to expose them, simply because they're assholes. Oh, also something you have to take note of. I kind of dislike uberdanger, but despite that, I'll try to be as neutral as possible. So, apparently, gnarsies was really pissed at the What the Fast sponsorship or whatever it is. So, gnarsies made several videos about his opinion about What the Fast and the sponsorship and the Skype group. I didn't check this video yet because it got removed, I assume. Then he re-uploaded because Profesco made him lose. The original video made gnarsies lose his YouTube basic rights and his standards to YouTube. I don't know why. I think because Profesco claimed it to be a personal attack to him or something. Profesco did it out of rage and they kind of sorted things out already, I think. Which is also mentioned here in the stream announcement. So yeah, gnarsies, I fucking love this dude. I never heard of him, but I fucking love him. He really has the balls for it. Like, I'm pretty sure if he wasn't here, it wouldn't offend that way. I mean, definitely wouldn't offend that way because he kind of started it, but like, he actually, I don't know, I think he solved his L, in my opinion at least. Like, he's a fucking awesome YouTuber. Yeah, Gooby, I never heard of him as well, but he's a Diamond 1 Master elite carry on an A, and he also talked about this Reddit drama, and he mentioned uberdanger's post being very inappropriate to him. Gooby was joking about it. Uberdanger was really offensive to him, and that also works against uberdanger in the stream. That's a post of gnarsies towards Reddit moderation, I think. It's a post of gnarsies talking about Reddit, a Reddit moderator, because he wasn't happy. Here as well, even two moderators, I guess. He wasn't too happy about it, and he was called out for witch hunting, which is basically, I don't remember, you can look it up. It's basically a call to arms against specific organizations or individuals. Bit of history about What the Fast, but I couldn't find the page back and I'm too lazy to find it back, so What the Fast is also on Steam, and they had a lot of negative reviews from the users, and What the Fast claimed the users to be trolls, and they asked everyone sponsored by What the Fast to counterband the claims, the negative claims against What the Fast. They basically offered the one sponsored by them to have a premium Waterfest, even though they don't use Waterfest for several months or a year or whatever. Gnarsies was pretty upset by it, and someone reached out to it, to Valve, and Valve forced Waterfest to, it was a speech hunting basically. Waterfest was forced to revoke their accusation and apologize, and they after that they got helped by Voyboy, surprisingly. I didn't expect Voyboy to actually help Waterfest, but he's sponsored by Waterfest, so it's pretty obvious. In their aggravation of Voyboy, Waterfest agreed with Voyboy, and they made another accusation less severe. But they didn't mention Voyboy was sponsored by Waterfest. Anything else I have to say pre-stream? Uberdanger also posted a vlog, but he already removed it now. It was
Disclaimer.
basically a rage vlog, I think. Yeah, it's deleted. And so in his video he was bitching about Vvvortic making personal attacks without proof. I mean, I agree, like, it's personal, it's like damaging his personal life and his career. His career is less important than his personal life. I mean, maybe not, but it, like, attacking someone's personal life is not cool, you know. Also, one thing that uberdanger said upset me pretty hard. Like, he was calling out disco heat, which is basically dioxide, saying disco heat threatened him to bash uberdanger's head in next time he sees him in a convention. So I made my comments. Like, I basically didn't agree with that. He was being a really disrespectful asshole. But I know why he did that. Like, he was really tired and upset and raging. So yeah, Disco Heat didn't seem to me a person that would do that, like threaten people. But that's besides the point. Like, the point I'm trying to make is that uberdanger is bitching about Vvvortic making personal assaults without proof, but he's also saying arguments in that vlog that he got removed. Like, he was making accusations and like arguments that he didn't post proof of. Like, sure, you mentioned Disco Heat would beat your head in, but like, you call him out for that as well, and he didn't show proof. Like, that's really low of him to do, in my opinion. Pretty sad. Like, the conversation was mainly about the Reddit drama and Vvvortic. Why do you bring Disco Heat in it? Even if it's true that Disco Heat threatened to bash your head in the next convenience you saw him, like, he probably wouldn't do that anyways. He was just angry at you. Like, calling out Disco Heat for that randomly was inappropriate. It would have been more appropriate if he posted proof of it, but still, like, that's something he shouldn't do. But yeah, he was angry, so I can't blame him too much for it. Meanwhile, Cry was enjoying the drama a lot, like you can see. He's posting on the vlog where a lot of big league YouTubers posted on. I think that was gnarsies' post, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was gnarsies' post, not uberdanger's. He basically says, I don't even play League, I'm just here to enjoy drama Fallout. Thank you for giving me something to enjoy this Monday. Like, I was confused why Cry would bother, but turns out he's sick or he's incapable of making videos currently. And he's bored, so he has something to do now. Like, he actually enjoys this drama a lot because he finally has something to do. And it's very interesting for him. So yeah, the drama is actually something positive for Cry, I guess, in a way. This is Gnar stream. Here I post bring Riotic in the stream chat. He's bored and needs something to do. Then immediately right after I noticed Cry posting like this is the official cry. Or you could just blah blah blah. So Cry was also enjoying it. The only thing I didn't really like about it is that they didn't pay attention to Cry at all. Like Cry, so far I remember, is actually pretty good at arguing. So and his morale is also pretty good. So you probably could have added him to the Skype call, even though he's irrelevant to the drama. Like he could have brought his thoughts in, and he's actually a pretty big YouTuber. Like he has two to 4 mil subscribers, which is also something to take care of. Like them adding Cryotic into Skype call would have brought an outside view, like a neutral view, which would have helped the stream be less chaotic and, I don't know, hostile, I guess. Yeah, so Vortic is a troll. Like most content creators are also trolling, but not like Vortic's main purpose is to troll. Other YouTubers, like, they troll sometimes, but not all the time. But that's besides the point. Like, Vortic's actions was pretty just, like, I honestly thought his behavior was, I don't know, calling them out and making fake accusations or personal attacks was inappropriate, but his reaction towards his hate was pretty just, in my opinion. Like, it was justified. I think this is gnarsies announcing his stream.
I wanted to do a Google Hangout directly on my YouTube channel, but we can't have that because me and Brofresco are still trying to figure out how to remove the copyright claim off my video. So we're going to be streaming on my Twitch channel, like right now. Links up in the description.
I show Skype names for a brief. Yeah, I'll talk about that at the end. My images won't be in order, but my events is pretty much chronological, so yeah. So the stream so far I heard and could get aware of, gnarsies was hosting the stream. He was actually the one streaming it. Vvvortic was in the chat. Also, he was probably muted by uberdanger because uberdanger is pissed at Vvvortic. With the right reasons, in my opinion. I think Brofresco was in it as well. Sky was in it for the whole duration. Sky was actually the one who invited uberdanger. I think he baited him in saying it was a rap battle, but then it was actually a serious man talk about the Reddit drama. Uberdanger was in it. Apparently Duncan was in it as well, but I didn't really hear him. Gooby was in it. kyadimundi, or whatever his name is, was in it, the group leader of the Skype group. Later on, almost at the end of the stream, Arcadian joined, and the head moderator or administrator from Riotgames joined in as well, Drew or Andrew or whatever his name is. Yeah, so Sky was actually inviting uberdanger, saying it was a rap battle between them two, but it was actually a talk about Reddit, the Reddit drama. Gooby, during the stream, there was a like a discussion coming up between Gooby and uberdanger. They were talking. I thought was going to be pretty mature because, like, so far I've seen Gooby seems very mature, but it was actually being really immature. But it's understandable. Like, the first reactions from uberdanger towards Gooby after Gooby joking about the Reddit drama was really offensive. Like, really inappropriate and offensive. He was basically saying, like, not really offensive, but grotesque. I can't find it, but...
So basically...
So this is what Gooby thinks about this whole conversation between him and uberdanger, and he was pretty mature about it, so I'm actually shocked he reacted so... Well, not shocked, but... I don't know, he caught me by surprise when he reacted so immature. But it was, like, pretty understandable why he did it.
Vvvortic just exposes them. And uberdanger didn't like that, and he was very vocal about not liking that. And he gets into some argument with Vvvortic. And, you know, he jokes about his fangirls. He apparently slept with, and this is alleged, I don't actually know if it actually happened or not, but he does joke about it. Jokes about bringing a whip when he's hooking up with his fangirls. your rape ideas turned me on, BRB. Just genuinely disgusting things to joke about. He calls his fangirls easy. Just genuinely repulsive. I would show you more, but I unfortunately am blocked by uberdanger because of the shot I fired at him. But he's just very disgusting. And basically, I read this tweet right here, and I said, okay, uberdanger is fucking repulsive, lol. And then somebody tagged him, and tells me to buy a dildo, whatever. Said, oh, it's not that easy, I'll have to make sure it's of age first, haha. And he blocks me for that. He was just being really fucking disgusting, man. Like, just way over the top. Way over the top. There's joking, and then there's just being genuinely disgusting. So anyways, I guess they were bullying gnarsies as well as Vvvortic. And gnarsies got involved. He made a video.
Yeah, okay, so that happened. So uberdanger and Gooby got in a conversation during the stream, and they were supposed to maturely talk to each other, and Gooby was really upset apparently to uberdanger for that. And during the discussion, or whatever you want to call it, Gooby constantly mentioned he dislikes and hates uberdanger, which was pretty inappropriate considering uberdanger was trying to maturely conversate with him. I mean, I support Gooby, like, it's pretty normal for someone to react like that after uberdanger started to behave to Gooby like that for no reason. Well, he did have a reason, he was pissed, but like, Gooby was just joking about it, even though joking wasn't really appropriate. I think Gooby was trying to relieve tension from the drama, but uberdanger didn't take it pretty positive. Yeah, but Gooby's attitude was pretty inappropriate there, and something that was a lot more inappropriate was uberdanger's reaction to that. The discussion basically came to Gooby saying, "You're a disgrace to the whole League community or YouTube community or whatever community he mentions." And uberdanger reacted, and I assume he left the Skype call or was quiet for a long duration. And he left the Skype call or started saying nothing after he said to Gooby, "You are a disrespect to the whole world for breeding." I think he also mentioned it to Sky and everyone involved and Vvvortic. Or he might have just meant it to Vvvortic, gnarsies and Gooby, but he probably mainly meant it to Gooby. So I'm not sure if uberdanger left the Skype call or just stayed quiet. I think he left because he didn't react for a long while. Considering he was raging, he would have probably reacted if he didn't left. Think gnarsies was joking to Vvvortic about buying his stuff on Amazon so he can buy pizza or soda from. And I honestly think at that point I thought uberdanger has great potential to become the new Action 9, like the old Action 9 from when he was 16 years. I think Action 9 is pretty mature right now. Gooby mentions it as well. But yeah, that's besides the point. I don't really think uberdanger has great potential to become the old Action 9 anymore. Like, uberdanger still has to get his shit together. But he's already trying to, like, he's already working on it basically, and that's a great step for him. But yeah, at that very moment I thought he was becoming the new old Action 9, like, he seemed to have great potential for it and he really needs to get his shit together, which he already is doing currently, which I actually get surprised by. Like, I didn't expect uberdanger to try and, like, I didn't expect uberdanger to, I don't know, start seeing he was wrong and changing his attitude so fast. Like, I thought it would take him at least a few days, but he immediately admits it the day before he went to sleep, I think. I don't know. I'm actually not sure if he sincerely meant it or just like that, but I hope for him he sincerely meant it, because he really needs to get his shit together. Like, then Sky yells a lot to Gooby, and he also admits he hates or heavily dislikes uberdanger for what he did, like the Skype group. He really hates that idea, like, he can't comprehend why they would do that, and he's really angry at the whole Skype group for doing that. He calls uberdanger a very egoistic person, and Vvvortic, well, what Vvvortic is, a troll. Then uberdanger starts talking again, or he rejoins the Skype call, I don't know. And he's still raging pretty hard, and the first thing he basically says is he would probably fuck a 15-year-old if he would get the chance to do so. Yeah, it wasn't really, like, he didn't really think that through, and it was pretty inappropriate. Like, saying you would probably fuck a 15-year-old if you get the chance to is not at all appropriate. Like, I assume he meant fucking a 15-year-old is legal in Denmark, but internationally it's like the year of, I don't know, 18 that's legal to fuck, so it's actually inappropriate for him.
I get what he meant to say, but it sounded really inappropriate and wrong. And he didn't really think that through because he was raging.
Then uberdanger tries to talk randomly during the chats to gnarsies, and he mentions gnarsies, or he was arguing to Sky, I don't know. And he mentions gnarsies, and gnarsies said, rawr, what's, like, I don't know, like...
Saying rawr during a very dramatic and ragey stream was very inappropriate, but at the same time very confusing and hilarious, in my opinion. Like, it was so fucking inappropriate that it made me laugh so hard.
Like, why would you say rawr during such a conversation? So inappropriate, like...
So, after a whole lot of talking, uberdanger says he's not a pedo, just making jokes, but it's not really not really appropriate to make jokes about pedophilistic stuff, especially not after what he did now. Like, I don't think he will be able to afford making pedo jokes again. Sky also mentions it a few times. He also mentions, like, uberdanger also mentions he is already up 16 hours or 60, I don't know, probably 16. He probably meant that it clouds his ability to talk properly or argue properly. Yeah, Sky mentions he shouldn't say he'll fuck a 15-year-old because it's very inappropriate, and Uber just laughs it away or just laughs with it, which is also extremely inappropriate. Like, again, uberdanger is being a huge fucking douchebag during the conversation, that very moment at least. But you have to keep in mind, he was raging really hard, so... Plus he was already up 16 hours, so... I don't think someone can argue properly when he's angry and sleep deprived, so yeah. You also have to keep in mind he's only 18 years old, so... that can also contribute to him sometimes being a douchebag. He doesn't really think truthfully before saying something. He's more of an impulsive guy who doesn't care too much if he's inappropriate or not, considering he also makes a lot of dark jokes. Yeah, basically then there's some arguing and Sky says something. I was thinking the same, like, uberdanger was like, he was in a mindset like that everyone was against him. I mean, like, he was raging really hard and he was taking himself in deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, he kept giving free stuff to the opposite side. And suddenly Sky said to Uber, "I'm going to take your shovel away. I won't let you dig yourself deeper in. I'm taking the shovel away." Which is also pretty, I don't know. Like, Sky is against the whole, don't be angry at Sky or something. Like, in the end, he rages really hard at the Skype group. Like, he fucking thinks it's bullshit and hates it so hard. But he was being the neutral guy. Like, even though he was against the Skype group, he was being neutral and trying to damage control for uberdanger He was being too diplomat, in my opinion. Yeah, Sky was being very diplomatic, like I just said. He was defending uberdanger despite being against him.
And then Sky started raging already. To
Shitty channels that don't vote Reddit. Like, he was raging at everyone in the Skype group who were don't voting Reddit, and like he was really angry at it and raging really hard. During Sky talking, like his roommates, you heard his roommates talk behind him as well. Like, yeah, so Sky was raging all the time about the Reddit stuff. Like he really finds it unjust and unjustful, like not correct, and he was really angry at everyone for doing so, like who actually did it. Then there's a breakthrough. Uberdanger starts realizing, or I don't know what went in his head, but he admits that he was actually forced to admit he is up-voting and down-voting on his group. I don't know. I don't really remember. It's already like almost 1 day past. And then Sky starts raging again after he cooled down. Like right after he cooled down, he started raging again, saying uberdanger that, like he literally said, "Nigga, you are ass." Like he was talking normally, and then he was saying, actually yelling, "Nigga, you are ass." And oh yeah, yeah. That's the time where Sky was talking to the Skype group leader, kyadimundi, or whatever his name is. And QB was trying to, I don't know, saying what he did was not wrong, stuff like that, I think. And Sky was really fucking raging hard at QB and owning him, literally owning him verbally. And like, this was nearing the end of the stream, and Sky was being so neutral, so thoughtful, and so diplomatic, like all the stream long, but at this point he started raging super hard. And at the given time he says, if you need a group to be successful, go find or do a 8-hour job instead. Like, that was a fucking sick burn. Like, it was actually so fucking true as well. Like, he was basically talking about people, like big league YouTubers with 10k views or whatever, don't really need Reddit anymore. Like, they should give room to the small ones, and they should not downvote the small ones just so their content would get higher. Like, they already have enough views to get going. They need to make room for others, which is actually something I agree with, even though I don't use Reddit. Like, if you have a big community already, like, make room for new ones. And gnarsies was saying something pretty inappropriate as well after that. He was saying, yeah, that Sky needs the Snickers because Sky was raging his fucking heart out. Tongue up, I don't really remember. I think Sky got someone a tongue up or something, I don't know. Sky keeps on raging as well. Yeah, that's when he got pissed, like I said already. He was arguing about new YouTubers actually needing Reddit, while the big ones don't need it, and like he was speaking super hard because he found it so fucking annoying and bullshit and unjust for the big YouTubers to do that. Gnarsies says something pretty inappropriate as well then, but he was trying to joke around, relieving tension from Sky. Sky stopped talking, and then Gnarsies said Sky was a racist because he was talking about, he was giving an example, like, oh yeah, I remember, he was giving an example about, like, he was talking about small YouTubers needing Reddit to get bigger. He was giving an example, for example, take as an Asian or Korean leak content creator named Dongwop needs viewers from Reddit, and that you downvote him, you give no chance to him at all. Like, it's not fair and all. And yeah, that was basically the conversation. Like, he was trying to make the Skype group realize how fucking wrong they were by doing so. Like as soon as you get big, you normally should leave room to others to make them get bigger. Yeah, here Gooby is trying to damage control, denying the fact that he's downvoting or upvoting stuff.
A Sky calls Cuba fact for some reason, which is pretty funny considering, yeah.
Like, no offense, but Sky is gay, so I don't know. I don't know why he would call someone a fag to insult him. Like, if I remember correctly, he's also against people using fag as an insult. I just find it really funny. Like, I don't know. This guy was raging against it. Like, he was raging all the fucking time during the end of the stream. Oh yeah, then to invite Arcadian, who is trying, like, since he joined, he basically tried to damage control a conversation that went out of control. Like, he was trying to damage control for the Skype group, which was pretty awkward. He joined and he couldn't talk, like no one heard him, and gnarsies randomly said, if you're trying to talk, your microphone is probably off. And then he starts talking and his microphone is super loud. gnarsies points him out on it, then Sky points him out on it as well. And then Sky randomly says, because he still didn't fix his audio, he was impersonating Arcadian, saying, I'm loud, anyway, and he was yelling super loud, fucking hurt my ears terribly. But yeah, Sky was still raging pretty hard, he was really upset. Like, he wasn't really raging and talking a lot anymore, but he was really upset still. And suddenly, Sky, like, gnarsies and Sky were talking about, like, his viewers, gnarsies viewers on the stream were saying he should make a montage whenever Sky said it, nigger or something, and Sky wasn't really realizing he was saying nigger so much, because he tends to do that a lot when he's raging or upset or something. And then Sky said suddenly, sorry, but when I'm raging, my black woman comes inside, outside of me, or whatever. The black woman inside of me comes out, he said, and Vvvortic randomly said then, I want to see Sky's black woman come inside of him, or something, come outside of him, I don't know. Arcadian, I don't know, he got quiet for some reason, I don't remember. I think he got his mouth shut because he was given hard arguments or something, I don't know. And then Sky randomly calls him a stupid bear, which is also pretty awkward. Arcadian is trying to damage control again. Arcadian is saying he's not sponsored by Butterfest, which isn't really relevant anymore, I think, since it's more about going about Reddit now than Butterfest. The whole conversation wasn't really about Butterfest anyways, like, it started because of Butterfest, but it wasn't going about Butterfest anymore, it was going about the Skype group downvoting Reddit stuff and upvoting their own shit, like. And Arcadian was trying to protect himself, saying, I'm not sponsored by Butterfest or, you know, those people. Like, he had no other example but Butterfest, which was pretty hilarious. Arcadian also says he has a full-time job from YouTube with only $200 a week, which is pretty bullshit. Like, I don't know if America has enough money. Like, if you have enough money with $200 to live with, but 200 a week. No, he said $200 a month or a week. I don't remember. I don't think that's enough to live off. At least not in Belgium. I mean, you probably could, but it's going to be hard. Like, I honestly think Arcadian saying that is pretty bullshit. Sky interrupts the conversation because, like, he was talking to his mom or something, or getting called by his mom, and uberdanger was talking, and he thought Sky was talking to uberdanger or whatever, but he was actually talking to his mom, which is also pretty inappropriate and randomly awkward. Then the Skype call goes out of control again, and eventually, like, the head admin or administrator was already checking the stream out, like along with other administrators or moderators. And then he eventually joined, I think his name was Andrew or Drew or something. And he starts the conversation off by saying, like, it was pretty inappropriate but funny at the same time. Like, it was super chill and all about it, about the whole issue. He basically said, well, sounds like you guys are having an interesting day. No, I am too. Like, I honestly thought it was pretty inappropriate, but I don't know, it was pretty funny for him, I think. It was actually hilarious, but inappropriate. And the stream was really awkward and a lot less chaotic after he joined. Because, I don't know, like, the admin or moderator or whatever had a lot of authority, I guess, and they were scared to say something wrong, even though he was just there for that very reason. He basically, if I remember correctly, he said the Skype group was actually a good idea. Like, Arcadian said the Skype group was mainly to help new YouTubers get bigger and give advice to them and stuff like that. I actually think it's bullshit, but yeah. The admin was saying that's a very good idea, but as long as you don't downvote stuff. Like, downvoting is not okay, but the rest is okay. Yeah, then Arcadian's voice and the whole Skype call goes very mechanical. Like, you know, like sometimes when you lag or whatever, you have mechanical Skype voices. Yeah, after that awkward silence that Andrew caused, I think, the Skype started crashing. Apparently, gnarsies showed he accidentally dragged the Skype conversation on his stream and he got instantly DDoSed or something. My conclusion about this whole drama is that, at least the drama that happened Monday, basically a lot of outsiders had a lot of fun with it, and their pouring day got made interesting. The ones who really benefited from this whole drama was Cry, I assume, because he was actually really bored, I think, and he was really enjoying the drama. Like, even though they didn't really pay attention to him at all or recognized him at all, like, he was having a lot of fun with the drama. It seemed like both in the stream and in the videos, and in the comment sections of the stream and the videos. He just read the drama and watched it all. Like, it was pretty hilarious. I also had a lot of, I don't know, like, I put a lot of hours into the whole drama, so I guess my day was interesting as well. And Andrew, or whatever his name is, had also a pretty interesting day, I guess. Like, in my opinion, the real troll is Cry and Andrew. Like, they really took it super lightly and they had super much fun. Like, the boring day got made really interesting. I mean, Andrew or Hydro or whatever his name is, like, it's his job to control such stuff, but Cry, like, doesn't know anything about the league scene. He doesn't really care about it either. He was just there for the fun. Like, he likes drama for some reason. It was actually hilarious. Like, Cry is the real troll. Not Vvvortic, but Cry. It was actually fucking hilarious. So he was actually just reading and watching and hearing all the stuff out just for him to make an interesting one day. Because he had nothing better to do. Yeah, so my opinion about uberdanger during that period was that he was, like, uberdanger can't complain much about Vvvortic. Vvvortic and Good Carry are trolls. Like, they're really hard trolls, but they behave pretty appropriately. Uberdanger does not. Like, my opinion of Uberdanger the last several days is that he's the provocative, aggressive, and hostile, and offensive version of Good Gary and Vvvortic. Sorry. Yeah, so the images. I'll show you the images now. So this was basically the stream. I'll post links of the stream, stuff like that, after, like in my video description. Me commenting for Cry commenting. I don't know what this is. This is a post about Vvvortic, but Vvvortic claims it was not him, it was a fan doing that. I'm actually not too sure about it, and I don't really care, since Vvvortic wasn't really, like, Vvvortic kind of started it, I guess, but he wasn't really that relevant during the whole conversation. Like, he didn't say anything, he was just listening. Like, he was saying stuff, but not a lot, like, he was mainly listening. That's Disco Hates comments on a YouTube video. There's Cry's comment on the video. Troll Cry who was enjoying it. It's actually hilarious, like he had nothing to do Monday, and his day got made very interesting just because of this drama. He was actually enjoying and laughing really hard at it. I love Cry, like, he's such a fucking jerk. It's fucking hilarious. Like, one man's drama is another man's happiness. Is fucking hilarious. This is a part of the Skype conversation of the Skype group. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in a bit. So Gooby was explained that plus means people upvoting. Like, if they write plus, it's every plus means an upvote. Like, he upvoted once, he upvoted once, twice, twice. I don't know how many that is. Once. You can pause the video if you want to read it completely. I assume, yeah. Other few images is, yeah, gnarsies admitting he's an idiot. Like, he apparently got DDoSed right after he showed the screen, the Skype conversation screen. Yeah, uberdanger is getting ranked by, I don't know, random users. It's fucking terrible. This is basically gnarsies changing his stream outlay because he's salty. No hunting witches, whatever that means. That refers to the Reddit conversation, Reddit drama. Don't steal C9's highest cosplayers, that, like that Vice journalist that was referring to uberdanger and his fan sexing or whatever. Yeah, no. This is, yeah, him being angry at the fast. This is Gooby's salty stream. Like, he changed his stream title. I don't know when he did it, but yeah, it's clear that he's salty as well. Drama and sellouts and memes, oh my. I don't know if this guy actually is a Reddit moderator or just a fucking troll. He seems like a troll, but I wouldn't know, I don't use Reddit. Yeah, so uberdanger comments. shortly after he said on stream that he fucks, that he would probably fuck a 15-year-old if he has the chance to. He said it, I'm going to say it again, he said it out of rage. He probably meant with it that it's legal in his country. He basically was raging and he said it, but it's legal in his country, that's probably what he meant, even though it wasn't really sounding like that. Hey man, be careful next time you go to an event in USA. I heard the TSA doesn't share your superior morals. Yeah. Then I checked a short version of his profile, and it probably seems like he was a troll, post-stream troll. It's basically referring to the Skype call group that downvoted and upvoted stuff. It's Sky MP3, Sky Williams. He was basically it's probably the reaction to Sky saying he never cared about Reddit because he's not successful and he doesn't really care about that scene. That's him posting. I don't know if it's true or not, but he got DDoS. That's confirmed. Damage control. It's a fucking troll. I don't know. It actually might be, but I don't think so. He literally got DDoS. That's true, but I don't know by who. Yeah, that's uberdanger's and thoughtful comments again. Rage comments. Here again, he sounds like a douchebag, but you have to keep in mind he was really raging hard during that. Even though I really don't like uberdanger, I don't really have a choice but to be neutral towards him. I don't really want to take any sides, even though I'm against the Skype group. I even feel pity for uberdanger. Don't take it wrong, I really dislike uberdanger. I don't know, I don't hate him, but I don't like him at all. It's complicated, but the reason, wait. The reason I pity him is because he seemed to be the main focus or main target from the Skype group call. That's the only reason why I pity him. He was the main brunt of the force or main target from the Skype group, even though he's not really the leader. Kyadimundi or whatever his name is the leader of it. He's probably the one who created it. I started with the Skype group thing. I guess the main reason why he was, uberdanger was the main target of the frustration of the others was because he was being very inappropriate and provocative to pretty much everyone. Yeah, that's probably why. That's what you get when you behave provocative, I guess. Oh yeah, and on all these some of my videos of Reddit, there's a lot of big YouTubers commenting. Red Mercy commented, fuck Strap Contest Fighting, Shacklin did, Disco Heat, even Cry did. The Cry is definitely irrelevant to the league scene. So many others. Yeah, Red Mercy. Fucking troll. Oh, even Kiori, I didn't know about it. Oh yeah, apparently Donkey was also in the stream, but I wasn't sure about it. I probably already said it, but meh. Oh yeah, my thoughts about what the fast. I actually don't know. I think what the fast works, but not for League. I don't really care. I'm not going to use what the fast anyways, considering my ping is around 25 to 35. But I've read many things I've heard many things of it. Some people say it works on League, some say it makes the League crash, whatever. Like, I don't really care. Oh yeah, it seemed like Reddit was taking the side of What the Fast as well, but What the Fast, I mean, Reddit is moderated by random people, so far I've heard. That's Gnar's last comment to Reddit moderator because he was pissed off. Oh yeah, gnarsies, his official video, this first one, he lost his YouTube basic, like, I'll try to show you. If my Firefox wants to work. So basically, gnarsies videos made him lose, I believe, his good standings, which resulted in him losing some basic stuff you can do on YouTube, which is actually really annoying. Like, he can restart a new channel. I mean, he can start a new channel to have full, I don't know, like full features back on YouTube, but he'll probably lose a lot of subscribers and more too lazy to subscribe to his new channel or whatever. Yeah, Gnarsies was pissed off, and I actually really fucking like him. Gnarsies has fucking balls on his body. This is one of the post-stream troll comments to annoy the shit out of Reddit.
Oh! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! You have fucked up now! Now you fucked up! 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 Now you have fucked up!
This is someone who recorded the whole stream, start to end, and uploaded it. I will post his link onto the video description. This is basically, I will also post this one on the video description. This is a conversation about, I believe, Steam and what the fast, and gnarsies and Reddit modes and Reddit and Void Boys conversation and whatever. The only thing I'm wondering is if Void Boy will keep his What the Fast sponsorship or not. I guess he will because it gives him money, but I'm not sure if it's good for his reputation if he does, even though he probably wouldn't care that much because he has a lot of fans. Oh yeah, that's going to be the last thing I'll show you. I think before he went to bed, after the stream, uberdanger recorded and uploaded a video saying he's sorry after removing his other vlog, bitching about Vvvortic and saying this Kahoot threatened him to beat his head in a convention or whatever. His new vlog is basically him saying sorry. I don't know if he's actually being serious about it or not. He better, because it's actually a fucking big deal. Like, frauding and manipulating stuff, especially when you don't necessarily need it, is a fucking huge ass deal. That was the reason why Sky was raging in stream so fucking hard as well. Like, your channels are already successful, you don't really need it. New YouTubers do need it. You're being douchebags by doing frauding and manipulating votes. Yeah, but on small YouTube channels, there's always, or a big deal of the YouTube channels that are small are always competitive for views and subscribers, because they want to get bigger. But on League area, I guess it's a lot more like that, just because the game is competitive at all. Like, it's a very competitive game, and it's probably the easiest game to get views on, and subscribers and followers and whatever. So yeah. Uberdanger's vlog basically says, it's basically a vlog where Uberdanger apologizes for his shitty attitude, and he says he already, like, he says Discoheat apologized, so I guess Discoheat threatening him was real, even though he was probably raging as well. Like, Discoheat was probably raging at Uberdanger and then threatened him for doing so. I mean, he threatened Uberdanger because he was raging. There's no way in hell Uberdanger would actually do something like that in real life. Like, Uberdanger is a troll, he's not going to do that. Despite really disliking Uberdanger, I actually feel pity for him. Like, he was the main target of the Skype group just because he was being so inappropriate and provocative. Like, I'm not surprised he is the main target, because his attitude is really fucking provocative and he is the main attention of the whole drama. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually also quite confused why Sky came up for Uberdanger, even though he was fucking really pissed off at the Skype group. I don't really understand that either. And Sky had no idea about the Skype group either until Vvvortic told him, or gnarsies, I don't know. Yeah. Actually, that's going to be the end of my vlog about this whole drama. I will try to link as many comments and stream and videos about this whole drama on my video description. Sorry if it was very dramatic, but that's typically me, so yeah. Hope you understood something of my random rambling. See you next time. Bye.